What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, Matt Stingray. Thanks for checking in to the Rock the Watch channel. Guys, today we are going to the full review of the Seiko SBDC077 Swamp Thing. And how did we come up with that name? Well, it's been a while, but I put a poll out. I'll put it up here or over here somewhere and let you guys vote on it. Thank you for everybody that voted, and you guys, there's several choices on there, you'll see it, and everybody kind of came to a consensus and picked the Swamp Thing. So that's what we are calling this one. So let's get this bad boy over to the table and check it out. But before we do that, quick wristwatch check. What am I rocking today? Today I am rocking my Citizen Skyhawk AT Blue Angels. Man, this thing will do more stuff than, man, it does everything. It's crazy. It's a cool watch though. So let's get this bad boy over to the table and check it out. And let's rock this watch. All right, guys, so there it is, the Seiko SBDC077. So you know how this goes. Let's take a nice close-up look at this beautiful dial on this watch. So as you can see, this watch, it's a beautiful shade of green. It gradiates out. I mean, it's like sparkly green in the middle, and then kind of goes out to a deep, deep green, almost a black. It's not fumé, but it definitely gets greener as you go to the center. It's fantastic. That yellow second hand is awesome too. It's a very beautiful watch. So let's get into the specs and features of this watch. This watch has a 43 millimeter case diameter. It is 14 millimeters thick to a slightly domed sapphire crystal. It has a 50 millimeter lug to lug with, as you can see, drilled lugs. It has a 20 millimeter lug width. It is powered by the Seiko 6R15 movement. It has 200 meters of water resistance. As stated before, it does have a sapphire crystal and a ceramic bezel insert. It has a 120 click unidirectional dive time bezel, and it is that typical squishy Seiko, you know, I call it mushy, but they clear, as you can hear. They index fine, and they actually line up on this watch, which is rare, but awesome. It has a 3 o'clock, not signed, unsigned. We'll talk about that. Screw down crown. It's very nice size crown, very grippy, and there are no crown guards on this watch. Dig that a lot. The bracelet is 20 millimeters, tapering down to 18. It has solid links, solid end links. It's held together by the standard Seiko pin and collar system that a lot of the Seikos are held by. It does have a middle clasp though. It does have a middle clasp, and it does have 4 positions of micro adjust, as you can see there, and wipe that off. All right, it does have this weird, you know, diver's extension thing that a lot of these Seikos have. The Samurai, a lot of them, the Tuna, the Monster, the Turtle, a lot of them have this similar bracelet and this same, you know, diver's extension thing. It doesn't really bother me, but it's all right. So let's take a look at the case back here. As you can see, it says Air Divers 200 millimeters Seiko, and see if we can, you know what, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit and get that a little bit better. Air Divers 200 meter stainless steel Seiko, sapphire crystal, the number 6R15, made in Japan. Fantastic. Stainless steel -B. No idea what the -B means, but that's what it is. So this is a sick watch. Oh, by the way, it's also coated in Seiko's proprietary DiaShield coating or whatever. But, you know, it's scratch resistant properties are dubious at best. Let's put it that way. There's been lots of reports it'll scratch up real easy. I really haven't beaten this watch up, so I don't think it has collected that many scratches. So I can't really speak to it, but I've heard a ton of testimonials that say, no, it doesn't do any darn good. It scratches anyway. So what do I like about this watch? Well, I like a lot about this watch. It is fantastic looking. It's a beautiful watch. The splash of yellow on the second hand, the green dial, it's just fantastic. These SBDCs that Seiko put out it's a step above all the regular Seikos. Now I think originally this went for around $1,000. Now this is a special edition, not a limited, but a special edition, and they're getting harder to find. But I think it was supposed to go for around $1,000. I picked it up for, I believe, about $850, which I think is worth it for this watch. It's a really nice watch. One of the things I don't like about it is that non-signed crown. Is it a deal breaker for me? No. Is it kind of being nitpicky? Yeah, a little bit. But you'd figure for an $850, well, you know, street price, retail, I think was around $1,000 watch. You can't put a little S in there for Seiko? Come on, dog. I mean, I'm kind of surprised you put sapphire in there, but you know, you just throw a little S on there. That's all. It just make us watch geeks a little bit happier if you just threw a small little S on there. So let's see what it looks like on the wrist. Let's take this Citizen off and see what this bad boy looks like. It is fitted. I have been wearing it for a while. I did do an unboxing of it, and it is a fantastic watch. There it is, man. It's flipping killer. Yeah, so let's see what the lume looks like. Let's hit this bad boy up with the little... Seiko lume never disappoints. So let's see. And there you have it. This one is no exception. It does not disappoint. It is fantastic. Yeah. Nothing to complain about there. So let's flip this camera around and go get the final thoughts. All right, guys, so there it is, the Seiko SBDC077 Swamp Thing. Guys, what is your opinion of Seiko? I know Seiko's catching a lot of heat lately, especially for moving some of their lower end watches up market. It seems like everything's going up. And this isn't just because of the supply shortages and the inflation, global inflation and pandemics, where everything's going up anyway. They started this stuff before this whole, you know, craziness that's going on at this time. But guys, check out an SBDC, maybe not this particular model, but the SBDCs from Seiko. They are fantastic. They really are nice. And this one, if you're into green, this one is especially nice. It's super cool. So guys, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And as always, rock that watch.